IEC is contemplating moving away from the conventional way of conducting elections in South Africa. However, traditional leaders say the IEC must be cognizant of the fact that Northwest is largely rural, which may be a hindrance to new ways of conducting elections.
It will obviously call for robust information and education to everyone in the rural areas, including our elders. So if that we can start like that, and then maybe make sure that technological gadgets are also available for those who will be doing that in terms of voting.
So long as they make sure there is infrastructure, there is data that can be made available to the rural communities.
The main thing is trust. And until we have trust in these technologies, we will always be doubtful whether this electioneering process is authentic or not.
Stakeholders have committed to make this work.
It is important, especially from a cybersecurity point of view and from also a reliability point of view, that whatever system that is introduced, particularly in our rural communities, all the critical role players, not only from a law enforcement point of view, but from ICASA, Home Affairs and everybody are on board so that we can have an integrated, interoperable system.
We have committed to work together with IEC to make sure that our licensees cover those areas that were identified to do e-voting and i-voting.
The event today was actually meant to strengthen and solidify the relationship that the Commission has with traditional leaders, the respect that we have for these men and women who contribute so much behind, more often than not, behind the scenes. They are not really out there and shining like most people would be. They are driving a democracy in our province and in a manner that is dignified.
Experts advise that the IEC consults the general public adequately.
The argument is people are silent not because they can't speak, but because platforms are not created for them. So I think that it is important for public referendums, public forums to be held, makgotla, where people are going to express themselves on whether they prefer i-voting, e-voting, or both.
I think it is possible for us to eventually migrate to a process where we have e-voting, if not in the far future have i-voting. It brings around a bit more control and a bit more surety of the data. It brings a lot of ease around the counting of votes.
The IEC says these changes will not affect the upcoming local government elections. Itumeleng Khajane, SABC News, Mahikeng.